empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Good morning guys, welcome to Roy on the Road. I'm in Dungal's in County Donegal, Ireland on the west coast, the northwest coast. I was in Donegal a few weeks ago. I flew in for the day. I spent the afternoon on the beach, which runs alongside the airstrip. Absolutely glorious. A few jellyfish I wasn't so keen on, but I knew there was a lot more to this place than what I saw in that brief visit. So this time I've driven. I have a car outside, but unfortunately the weather has not cooperated and it is pouring with rain. Nevertheless, the weather forecast is good. So today I'm planning on going to a few of the islands. When I flew in last time, I looked down, saw little passenger ferries going across, looked like great fun. So at the moment, with no firm agenda, the plan is to go to one, maybe two, and even if I'm lucky, three of these small little islands, depending on the crossing times. Really have nothing planned whatsoever. Life's a journey, it's not a destination, and this is going to be an adventure. Thanks for joining me guys. Please do enjoy the video. Okay, let's do this. Do you know what? It will stop. It's actually sun over there. Let me show you. Can you see? It's just this bit's the problem. Here we go. Climb in the car. Okay. Stop number one. Arranmore Island. It's just dawned on me that I don't have anything wet weather. So this boat is not covered. And I believe I can take the car on this first one because yeah, the island's got 400 or 500 people on, so they must have a road infrastructure. Pray to God anyway. Okay, tickets bought. I am at Burtonport and I'm going to Arranmore Island. It's a 15-minute crossing. I am on the 12 o'clock ferry. Burtonport's all right, lovely little gift shop up there. A few refreshments for sale, but some lovely little gifts. And this isn't too shabby. In fact, can you see the sun is starting to come out? That is what I'm about to go on board of. Where's he going to dock? Oh, it's a bit windy. Is that not wacky? Okay, no handbrake required. Rum, what a name for a vessel. Right, better jump into my car and get myself aboard. Oh wow, now if I'd have known about that, I didn't. Anyway, here's your boat guide then. Portholes, vehicle deck. And we are jammers, and as you can see, there's inches between the cars. Right, we are on our way. Touch of reverse, and I'll show you upstairs. Okay, here we go. Something ironic about a lifeboat being full of water. I'm sure it's roadworthy. Well, I'm nowhere near my destination, but it's worth it already. I mean, You can't match this, can you? And thankfully it's not raining. I'm surviving with just a t-shirt on, and I'm devouring the views and scenery. Okay, so we've left the little harbour. Arranmore Island, here we come. Arranmore. Let's do it. Okay, Roy, I think we are going to go anti-clockwise. Yeah, why not? I've been told I must go to the lighthouse on the north-west of this little island, and pretty much the road system goes around in one big circle. Little else. Okay, let's do it. So there's my ferry loaded up and going back again. That's not too bad a view, is it? Okay, geographically I am now here on the eastern edge, and it's rather nice. How's about? There's a fisherman over there doing his bit. What a nice, idyllic, beautiful little spot. It is everything that old Ireland is supposed to be, but in fact this is 2025 Ireland. Don't know what else I've got to do on this island. I think it's going to involve a pint of the black stuff. Incidentally, when I booked in, the lady said to me, the best pint of Guinness is available here on the island. How many times do I hear that? No matter where I go, the best pint of Guinness, the best pint of Guinness. The Guinness is good wherever you go, apparently. Don't drink the stuff myself, but I have plenty of other vices. Orienteering, I don't know. Population of this island, incidentally, is less than 500, 478 at last count. And I would say young people will be very tempted to leave. Anyone seeking a bit of seclusion and a nice, quiet, peaceful, carefree life will be well suited to living here. Can you see that behind me? That's turf. Yeah, that is Irish turf. You might know it better as peat, no more locally as turf. I'm familiar with it because I live up by the Wicklow Mountains, and this is quite a common sight. Although I've never personally seen it so close up, to be fair. It goes down quite deep, doesn't it? Special tool cuts it out. It sits there, will stay there for many months during the summer, and then before the weather turns again, it will be bagged up, taken away, and it will heat people's homes, I presume here on the island. Kind of bizarre, no? A beaver? Yeah, well the bottom line is that this island is twinned with Beaver Island in Lake Michigan in the USA, hence the American flag. Story goes that a lot of people that lived here in Arranmore were evicted and they were resettled in Beaver Island, so there's a long relationship and friendship with that particular spot. Meanwhile, I've just found this lake slap bang in the middle of the island. Okay, here we go. These sculptures commemorate the historical links between Arranmore and Beaver Island. Excellent. Beaver Island. Can't read that one, it's in Gaelic. Can't beat that one. There is the top girl. Sheep with blue crosses. So there's a bit of a disappointment. The lighthouse and its associated lands are not open to the public. But hey ho. Ah, it's raining again. Hey ho. I mean, in case the island wasn't big enough, there's a lighthouse to let you know it's here. Yeah, miles and miles and miles of ocean. Now we've got a few tourists and a few sheep and a portaloo. Over there is an arch. I'm going to try and get over there later on and show you that. And geographically to show you, this is where we are here, and that is the remainder of the island. Oh, someone's had a little bit of peat away, turf. So picnic area. I fancy this. That'll do it. I feel like I own the place. So I forgot my sandwiches and my refreshments. Not to worry. This sun's taking its time to turn up. To think this is the first of 2 proposed ferry rides today. I'm going to miss the 1:30 return. An hour and a bit is not long enough, most definitely not. And I'm looking forward to seeing what there is of a town and having a pint. So I'm not going to rush anymore. And if I get to a second island, great. If I don't, well, it's not been a bad day. The weather is refusing to cooperate. When I drove in, there was a semblance of some sunshine and the cliffs behind me look absolutely fantastic. As I've driven out, well, it's just started to rain again. Nevertheless, I'll do my very best to show you these things. They're absolutely stunning. There's a colony of birds down there. I can hear them clearly. Here comes that rain again. Hey lads, it's the boys from the Blue Cross. There you can see the rain coming in. Oh, such a shame I got the worst of the weather. How's that for a view though? It's worth every penny. How far do you go? Hold the press, the sun's out. Hello. Must be a famous picture because I've seen it a few times now. Car on the back, different car on the back. So I am now currently here. What's this pub called? Phil Bands. Thank you. Phil Bands. Your name is? Isla. Isla. Say hello, Isla. Hi. You're not shy? Thank you, Isla. You got a great working spot. Yeah. What's outside your office window? There's my ferry. I've got the 2:30 crossing back. I'm very, very happy about that. And got a Danish beer. Cheers. So there you go, Phil Band's pub. Convenience store, shop. Actually probably doubles as a supermarket on the island. And I hope I don't get held up here too long because that Carlsberg is going down really nicely. I could do another one. Well, that concludes my visit to Arranmore Island. I'm gutted to be leaving. I stopped for a quick pint there before we jump back on the ferry. And I was getting some amazing information from the landlady there. Really, really helpful. So 2 ferries a week bringing the milk and the bread, newspapers, medicines, etc. are brought in daily. The schools on the island, maximum capacity per classroom, just 20 students for each year. If there's a few spaces, people are welcome to come from the mainland and come across daily on the ferry. And yet the teachers, for the most part, come across on the ferry. And that was just a little glimpse of the things she said to me. So I was all up for staying for a second pint, but I begged to get on this ferry to go back at 2:30 p.m. So the plan is still on to get a second ferry ride in later this afternoon. But for now, thank you, Arranmore. That was a great deal of fun. So here's a question. What does a fisherman eat? Fish and chips. Don't think he spotted me, that's good. There you go. That's the captain having his lunch. Between the red and the green, you can't go wrong. Jealous? Why would I be jealous? Yeah, I'm jealous. Absolute result then. So travelled about 25 minutes up the road, really scenic. Found a ferry online, but it was very vague and didn't appear to sort of be working. But it went to Gola Island, which is small but not particularly small. And it is the island I saw when I flew here last time and looked out the window, and I was really impressed with. So yeah, it's very irregular. There's a phone number, phone up and they'll see if they can sort you out. The girl that runs a little coffee shop here in the car park was really helpful. Turns out it's an uncle that does the service. He's arranged to come back here at 4 o'clock for me, and he'll take me across at 4 and he'll pick me up again at 6. So impromptu, no regular service, no timetable, no, I don't know what it's going to cost. But when you get that sort of service, I don't mind paying extra. So going to grab an ice cream or a hot chocolate or something from that little coffee shop now. And this is going to be my second boat trip of the day. Donegal, you're pretty cool. Oh, and the sun's shining. So the swim gear is going to come out. Won't necessarily get used, but it's coming out. Oh. Wow. Okay. Let's do it. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I could have the boat to myself. It's looking good. Gola Island, here I come. I have this boat all to myself. The captain never even asked for any money. Just, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Won't take long. Make yourself comfy. You know, didn't even ask. My only concern is he's due to bring me back at 6 o'clock. And if he forgets me or has a mechanical, then I'm left on an island that was up until recently uninhabited, and I'm going to have to knock on doors of the few people that do live here and say, oi, any chance for a bed for the night or a rowboat? So let's hope it doesn't come to that. But yeah, really enjoying this. The sun's come out. It's not particularly warm, 16 degrees, but hey ho, it was raining this morning. I missed the best of the cliffs, but I think Gola Island might compensate for that. I've got to say, it seems longer than 10 minutes. Incredibly clear water, isn't it? Oh, here's the lads. Look at that. And up there is the Aer Lingus flight I took getting here when I was last here. So that's how I looked out the window. and saw this little gem. Right, I've now got an hour and a half to explore Gola. Another one of those houses with a awful view. Would do, wouldn't it? So I was half thinking of going for a swim, and then I spotted this. Not that one. That one. Yeah. Swim's cancelled, guys. €15. €15 return for the boat trip. I owned it, and I'm going to have my own boat on the way home at 6 p.m. Worth every penny 5 times over. Now, I was going to say how quiet and tranquil it is, but it's a car on its way towards me. I'm really shocked to find roads here, albeit, as you can see, they are barely roads. I don't think the people that are living here need to worry too much about road tax or having their cars entirely legal, because pretty unlucky if you get stopped by the police at any time, day or night. Now, there's a small shop up here. I'm going to head up here and see, hopefully it's open, and see if I can grab a drink or something. Now, I've already figured out this place is dotted with ruins and relics, and some have been renovated, a lot haven't. I'm going to take a little look at this one. It looks really sweet. Let's go inside. Probably got one careful owner. Here you go, fireplace. So hard to believe that once upon a time people would sit here. This would be their living room. Another fireplace. Aha, sign for the shop. I'm heading back to the shop. I mean, this one here has modern doors that are locked, so I presume someone's kept some valuables in there, and that is in somewhat workable condition. Wow, there's more. So there's one that's been renovated. Mighty fine job. Just get away from it all for a few months. Nothing better. Oh, it's a local. Isn't that the most charming thing? Such a remote little island, and slap bang in the middle, a little coffee shop, a few bags of crisps. I had a crunchy. The old boy working it, oh, so polite. Yeah. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock and my time on Gola Island has come to an end. Well, almost, because the taxi driver, the boatman, was last seen heading off in the wrong direction 10 minutes ago. But don't worry, apparently he's not the best timekeeper in the world, but he's thoroughly reliable. Does that make any sense? Well, that's what I was told. So I'll be here for a little bit longer yet, but really enjoyed my time here. Had a coffee, a soft drink and a bite to eat. Met some really interesting people from Belfast who are here to learn how to speak Gaelic Irish. And they're quite noisy, but no alcohol available, so they're high on life. Anyway, listen, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's one island, 2 islands, and 1 day done and dusted. Much appreciated. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another. If you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't do either of those, then be lucky. In fact, do all 3 of those. Until next time, you take care.